Hi, welcome to Room 9, our region's largest classroom. I'm Mrs. Williams. I teach first grade in the Windsor C1 School District. That's in Imperial, Missouri. This is
Mrs. Forth. Hi, everybody. I'm from the Rockwood School District. I'm excited to be here with you today as we learn a little bit about reading and math. So before we start, we really want to know,
where are you? Are you near the airport? Top Golf? Are you out at Six Flags?
That's where I live.
Yay! Are you near the Magic House? Closer to the zoo? Maybe you are close to the St. Louis Arch or the Mississippi River. That's where I'm at. I'm a little bit south of St. Louis in Herculaneum near the Mississippi River.
It looks like we have friends from all over St. Louis joining us today.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our welcome poem. I'm going to point to the words. Feel free to join along with me as I say I'm ready. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you today? We are so glad to be with you, learning math and reading too.
And speaking of how are you today, we need to do a zone check because before we get ready to learn, each day we check in on our body and brain. Really smart scientists that study brains know that happy, calm brains do the best learning. If you are in the green zone, that means that you are calm, you are happy, and you are ready to complete your work, help others, and reach your daily goals. And this is the hand signal. So if you are in green zone, show me you're green and good to go. If you are in the blue zone, you might be feeling a little slow and low today. You might need to draw a picture, get a hug, or think some happy thoughts to be ready to learn. Your hand signal will look like this. If you are in the yellow zone, you're maybe a little frustrated, anxious, or maybe just really excited in a good way, but not ready to learn yet. So you need to take some deep breaths, get a hug, or talk to an adult that can help you be ready. If you are in the red zone, you have flipped your lid. Your hand signal looks like this, and you're probably not learning with this right now. You're very angry or upset about something. You need to stop, get help from an adult, take some deep breaths, and check the size of your problem. So show me your hand signal. Are you green zone and good to go? I hope you are. If you are blue, yellow, or red, choose one of our strategies to help you get ready to learn.
Are you guys ready to get started today? All right, before we start, let's do our Room 9 chant. Can you read this along with us? Okay. I am smart. I am kind. I am brave. I am me. Hey, readers, welcome back. Yesterday, we learned a little bit about a new sound. We've been practicing all about short vowels, and then all of a sudden, we learned about how these two consonants can work together to make a new sound. The sh sound, that's right. The S and the H come together to make a brand new sound. When that S is by itself, yeah, it makes the S sound. When the H is by itself, yeah, that's the sound it makes. But together, they make a brand new sound, the sh sound, like in shovel or shell or shrug, shiver. All of those have an S and an H together at the beginning of that word, the sh sound. So I thought maybe we could start our time together today sorting some pictures by the sound that we hear at the beginning of the word. So for this sort, I have 3 headers. Headers are the categories. So the word is either going to make the S sound like sun, the sound like hand, or the sh sound like shoe. Are you ready to try it? Okay, so the very first picture that I have is a 6, the number 6. Where should I put that? Oh, you guys are telling me the sun? I see some fingers pointing over by the sun. Why should I put 6 by sun? Yeah, they both begin with the S sound. Okay, how about sheep? Say sheep. What are you hearing at the beginning? Sheep. Is that like sun, hand, or shoe? Yeah, it's the same as the beginning sound in shoe. Shoe, sheep. Okay, how about hen? Hen. Can you point? Oh, right here by hand. Yeah, I hear that too. Hand, hen, both have at the beginning. Okay, how about shark? Where should I put shark? With the sheep and the shoe. How about horse? Horse. With hand and hen? Hand, hen, horse. Yeah, they all have that at the beginning. What about ship? A ship. Where should I put ship? That's right. It goes over in the SH column because it has the same sound as shoe, sheep, shark, ship. Okay, how about saw? A saw. Saw sounds like 6 and sun. Great job, readers. So when you're looking at words in your reading or you're writing words in your stories that you're writing, remember that that S and the H together makes the sh sound, just like in shoe, sheep, shark, and ship. Great job. We've also been learning some new sight words. Remember, those sight words are those words that we know in a snap. It's important to learn them in a snap because we're going to see them in our reading and use them in our writing all the time. We have 3 new words that we started learning this week. And then we have some words here that we've been practicing over the last couple of weeks together. So let's quickly review these words, and then we're going to say it, write it. And remember, if you don't have paper and pencil in front of you, you can write it in the air, or you can write it on your hand, or you can even use your finger to write it on a surface in front of you, like a desk or a table, or even the carpet, wherever you're sitting. All right, are you ready? I'm going to say these words. I want you just to echo me. Do, where, live, said, here, was. Okay, now we're going to say it, write it. Okay, the first word. The first word is do. Do. Write it in the air or in front of you. Ready? D. O. Do. Next word. Where. Say it. Where. Now let's write it. W. H. E. R. E. The word is where. Live. Say it. Live. Now let's write it. L. I. V. E. Live. Good job. Next word. Said. Say it. Said. Now let's write it. S. A. I. D. Said. Said. Here. Say the word. Here. Let's write it. H. E. R. E. Here. Was. Say the word. Was. Let's write the word. W. A. S. Was. Great job, readers and writers. I know that when you come across these words in a book, soon you're going to be able to read them in a snap. Yesterday, we looked at a brand new nonfiction book, Where Do Animals Live by Bobbie Kalman. Thank you to Crabtree Publishing for letting us use this book together this week. Inside this book, we learned what a habitat is. Can you remind me what a habitat is? Yeah, a habitat is where an animal lives. That's exactly right. And we also learned a little bit about what animals need within their habitat. And one of the things we learned is they need food. That's right. So today, I thought maybe we could jump into this book and learn a little bit more about types of habitats. So I'm going to go to the table of contents because this is a nonfiction book to help me find what I'm looking for. So we already read what a habitat was and what animals need. But I want to know about special types of habitats because there's a lot of different habitats. So I'm going to use the table of contents to help me decide which habitat to read about first. So I could read about the forest habitat, dry desert. I wonder if a desert is a type of habitat. It doesn't say habitat next to it. That makes me wonder. Mountain habitat, grassland home. Again, home. I wonder if that's like a habitat. Very cold habitats, wetland habitats, ocean habitats. Lots of choices. I'm really curious about this one, dry deserts. Do you want to read along with me? Okay, great. So as I use the table of contents, remember it tells me exactly what page I need to go to. What page, readers? That's right, page 10. We go to page 10. Okay. Let's do our nonfiction reading work of noticing all the things on the page before we start reading. What are you noticing? Oh, you notice labels right off the bat. You're right. There are labels on this page. Cacti and spines. Notice the arrows are pointing to both. Well, I know this is a cactus and this is a cactus, so I'm wondering if two of them are called cacti. And then spines, I look really closely. Do you see the pointy parts? Yeah. See that? I don't think I'd want to touch a cactus. What else are you noticing? Photographs, yes. Oh, you notice some bold words. You're right, I see 3 of them right here. Deserts, cacti, spines. And a heading, dry deserts. I can't believe that this iguana or lizard is on the cactus. Yeah, I feel like they would prick him. Why do you think he can stand on the cactus? Yeah, maybe his skin is really tough and rough. Oh, you learned about reptiles before, and that's what their skin is like? I love how you're using what you already know to help you learn even new information too. You already knew about a reptile and their skin, and we're looking at this picture and wondering, well, is this a lizard? And is he a reptile and that's why it's okay for him? Great observations. Are you guys ready to read? Okay, me too. Dry deserts. Deserts are dry habitats. They do not get much rain. Plants called cacti grow in some deserts. What's a cacti? It's a type of plant that grows in the desert. Cacti have sharp spines. Spines are like needles. Yeah, just like we saw in the close-up. They are like needles. You can really tell in this picture too. Look at that. Wow. Iguanas are lizards that live in the desert. They eat cacti. What? Can you believe that? They actually eat the cacti? This iguana climbed on top of a cactus. Wow, that makes me want to learn even more about iguanas. I'm going to have to find a nonfiction book about iguanas because I would love to know how they're able to eat the cacti with all those spiny needles. That's pretty amazing. I agree, yes. Well, that's all we have time for today, but we're going to continue reading this book to learn more about habitats. Thank you for joining me, and go off and tell somebody about what that new sound is that we're working on. Okay, go have fun with Miss Williams. Adios.
Thanks, Mrs. Forth. Hi, guys. It's time to go ahead and get growing our math brain. Today, we are going to do some counting, but we're going to count all the way to 100. We're going to count by tens. Let's see how we're counting today. Oh, it's time to disco our way to 100. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Wow. Did you guys notice how fast we got to 100? Well, the last couple days we've been counting. We've been doing a lot of different types of counting. We've been counting by ones, we've been counting by fives. Today we counted by tens. And last time we compared ones and fives, and we said counting by fives was lots quicker than counting by ones. But counting by ones is still important. Did you notice that we counted by 10 to 100 in about the same amount of time it took us to count by fives to 50? So tens is even faster than fives. So if we're counting up to a large number, counting by tens, if we have groups of 10, would be a great strategy. It would speed up our math brains even more. Well, our job today is to be able to say, I can, you say it, complete a pattern, you say it. So we're going to be completing number patterns today, and we're going to be focusing on 10. Now, I wanted you to notice that on our hundreds chart, if we count by 10, we can go straight down this row. So each row gives us a number that is 10 more if we're going down. Now, let's just say we started here at 80 and went up. Each time our number gets smaller by 10. I'm going to go ahead and color in this row yellow because this is our super speedy row. Did you notice that when we do math together, we kind of try and make groups? Now, sometimes we have a group of 5 like we do on the top row, and that makes it easy for us to count by fives. But since we said counting by 10 is an even speedier way to count, if we have more of something, we try and make a group of 10, just like with our 10 frames. So we know each of these rows is 5, but if we have a full 10 frame, that's 10. 5, 10. Let me show you what I mean. If we put on another 10 frame, let's say we have another full 10 frame, we can count by tens. 10, 20. So instead of counting 20 by ones, we can count it by tens. And we know that that's a super speedy way to count. What if we added on another 10? 10, 20, 30. Hey, this is really cool. Well, we're going to do some number sequences. Our pattern this time is 10, so we're going to need to decide whether we're counting on by 10 or counting back by 10. Let me show you my first number sequence. I've already given away the secret that we're counting by tens. So if we start at 10 and we go 10 more, our numbers are getting larger and we have one number missing here. Now we could count back from 40, but since we already have two numbers, it might be easiest to count on from 10. Let's try it. 10, 20, it's 30. So 30 would be the missing number in our number sequence. And each time we're adding on 10, or our number is 10 greater each time we count. Let's try another. Oh, this time we're not starting at 10. Where are we starting? We're starting with 40. And each time our number is getting greater, how many are we counting on? We're adding on 10 more each time. So if we start at 40, hop on by 10 each time, or skip count by 10, what comes after 60? Did you say 70? Let's check it just to make sure. We're starting at 40 and counting on by 10. 40, 50, 60, 70. Good work. How many groups of 10 is 70? It's 7. What would be our best strategy this time? We have 20, we have a missing number, and we have 40 and 50. We could count on by 10, but we've got a few more numbers to work with on this end. So why don't we try counting back by 10? So 50, 40, let's take 10 away or count back 10 to find our missing number this time. Go ahead and try it. Did you say 30? Let's check. We're starting at 50 and counting back. 50, 40, 30. Ding, 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 ding. Good for you. Also, I want you to notice a little something special that might help you to find your missing number when you're counting by tens. Did you notice that in the 10 spot, we're going down by 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. So 5 tens, 4 tens, 3 tens, 2 tens. Ooh, that makes it quick and easy. What would be our best strategy here? Should we count on by tens or should we count back by tens? We've got 3 numbers already in our number sequence to help us out. We know that our pattern is counting on by 10. I think counting on would be your best strategy. I agree. Go ahead and give it a try. Did you use your hundreds chart? Are you just able to skip count by 10 doing the mental math? Or did you check your 10 spot and say 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens? How many tens are next? 5 tens. Any of those strategies would work. Let's see how it would have looked if we used our hundreds chart. We would have started at 20 and counted on 10 more each time. So 20, 30, 40, 50. Good job. All right. What's your strategy this time? You've got 3 numbers already in a sequence. What's your pattern? Yes, counting on by 10. Go ahead and use your strategies. Pick the one that works best for you. All right, what would it have looked like if you used your hundreds chart? You would have started at 70 and counted on 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, maybe you did the mental math and you just counted in your head. 70, 80, 90, 100. Good for you. There was a little something different this time if you counted on by tens. If you checked the 10 spot, you said 7 tens, 8 tens, 9 tens. Oh my goodness, 10 tens, which means there's 1 in the 100 spot because 10 tens makes 100. Ooh, we're really growing our brains now. All right, I think we have time for one more. What's your strategy? I think I agree with you. Counting back would be the best strategy here. We know that we're counting back by tens. Did you say 10? I agree with you. 4 tens, 3 tens, 2 tens, 1 10. Great work today, guys. Give me a thumbs up and a wiggle if you feel like you really grew your brain. I know you did. So make sure that you take your Room 9 rules with you today. Be safe, wash those hands, keep your hands, feet, and things to yourself. Be responsible by doing your work, helping out around your house, taking care of those chores. Be respectful by using nice words and a nice voice no matter who you're talking to. And make sure to make yourself proud. If you're feeling happy and warm inside about the choices you're making, then you are doing the right things. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.